There's the AMMAS arms, More Majorum, the motto, 1974, More Majorum, in the manner of our ancestors. This was a show that was done at North Turramurra Public School, charity show, of course. And they set off for the show, actually riding the horses in full regalia and armour through the streets of Sydney, through Turramurra and through Wahroonga, which of course got quite a lot of looks. People came running from miles around to see this. That was Pam, what's her name? She was the lady who lent them the dark horse anyway. Here we are through the main street of Wahroonga, 1974. Something quite unusual there for its day. A lot of looks that time. It was actually quite a feasible stunt because it was only a matter of about 5 miles. Here they are attacking on horseback against the shield wall. And if you'll notice carefully, in one of the charges they actually penetrate one of the shields with one of the lances, which is not as dangerous as you might think it is. A sharp lance biting into a wooden shield is actually less dangerous than having a blunt lance skitter across the surface and possibly hit you in the face or bounce off onto someone else. We have horse-mounted combat. Saracen versus Crusader. Now here's yours truly, Dave Robinson, giving a bit of a blurb there, telling them about what's going to happen next. I usually sort of got stuck with the introductions. And here are the knights. Here's John on metre, getting ready for the jousting, and then they're off. Also, you'll see here in one of the runs where Paul's unhorsed, the lance actually penetrates the laminated plywood shield. You'll actually see it lying on the ground when this happens. He's unhorsed. If you look here, see the shield with the lance through it. News crew, probably ABC TV, I believe, at the time of filming. Fortunately, we don't have the copy of their film, although we did acquire some copies of some films, which hopefully are still in circulation somewhere. Normans are coming, the Normans are coming. The cry goes up from the encampment. This was on the vacant lot next to the Harris's place at Isis Street in Wahroonga. And here the Normans are attacking. The neighbours, of course, were used to all this sort of goings on. This was all staged for a film crew, I think, Channel 9. We had a bit of a rough hut there to be burnt, which was one of our sort of trademarks. Pillage the village and burn the huts and all that. And we had the local fire brigade standing by. Up she goes in flames. It's me making a strategic withdrawal. Tony with a quarterstaff giving one of the boys a hard time. Me and John doing a bit of sword sparring. That's myself to the left. John, of course. Here's where I got a chipped vertebrae. Oh, right in the back, two-handed. And here we have the scene in Victoria when we went down to visit the Vikings and one of our trips to Cryle Castle. Tony Vecchio, I think, is the... No, it's a young lady fighting, that's right. One of the Melbourne Viking Society chaps fighting her. Forget the young lass's name, it's a long time ago. Ooh, a female chauvinistic act if I ever saw it. Now here we have Tony Vecchio with the big mop of hair on the far side fighting. Quite a good little fighter. It's him to the right. I can't make out who he's fighting though. Here's the AMMAS lads. That's myself in the centre, John, Paul, having a three-way Barney there. As you can see, hard, fast and fluid. That's the way it should be. And safe. A well-trained warrior can handle anything that's thrown at him. Plenty of practice. And here we have two of the Viking Society lads. Now here's an advancing crew here, being fired upon. Quarter stave fighting here. Rather large staves though, a bit unwieldy. In my opinion, of course. Now here's John going after another gladiatorial combat. gladiatorial combat at a show somewhere. I really don't know where this one was. Memory sort of fails me. It's an older case sitting in, no doubt. It's Ian Harwood versus John Harris. Probably again at North Turramurra Public School, I would say, or some school show, judging by the kids with the balloons. Ralph Grinley as a gladiator. And here's the lads again in an all-in melee at that school function.